Most people use crypto exchanges only partially, buying, selling, sometimes futures. But that's just about 30% of their potential, where the real value lies. The most interesting opportunities have long shifted into Web3, DeFi and on-chain yield, airdrop campaigns, participation in early projects, NFT drops, and digital collections. This is where the strongest chances to earn often appear, even before the market goes mainstream. Why it's easier now? In the past, entering Web3 required separate wallets, bridges, and dozens of services. Today it's different. OKX has integrated Web3 directly into its ecosystem. What this video will cover, we'll explore real ways to earn through OKX Web3, from simple actions available to beginners to advanced strategies used by experienced market participants. This lets you see crypto more broadly, not just as a trading platform, but as a full ecosystem where you can build multiple income streams at once. If you want to understand crypto without complicated jargon, support the video with a like and subscribe to the channel. Here we translate complex blockchain mechanics into clear language and show how to use real Web3 tools for earning and ecosystem participation. And if you don't yet have an OKX account, follow the link in the description. New users can claim bonuses up to 6,000 USDT for completing tasks and trading volume. It's a great way to try the platform and earn your first rewards. Begin with the basics, understanding what the OKX Web3 wallet is and why it has become the entry point into the on-chain world for so many. What is the OKX Web3 wallet? Web3 is the new stage of the crypto market, where fresh projects appear, future airdrop campaigns are launched, and early earning opportunities open up. In the past, entering Web3 was complicated. Separate wallets, bridges between networks, dozens of services and tabs. Now it's simpler. OKX has built Web3 directly into its ecosystem. No external apps, no technical setup, no unnecessary complexity. With a regular exchange account, you remain a client of the platform. Funds are stored by the exchange. You see your balance, can trade and withdraw. But control still belongs to the platform. The Web3 wallet works differently. When you create it, a private key and seed phrase are generated. They give you full access to your funds. OKX does not store or access them. Control belongs entirely to you. Simple analogy. Money in a bank. You use it, but the bank controls it. Cash in your pocket. Only you decide what to do with it. The Web3 wallet is exactly that. A crypto wallet in your pocket, not just a balance on the exchange. Important point. Full freedom equals full responsibility. You must save your seed phrase and private keys, ideally offline in a secure place. If you lose the seed phrase, access cannot be restored. That's the flip side of complete freedom. With full control comes full responsibility. The OKX Web3 wallet is your entry point into the on-chain world, where you manage your own assets and gain access to all the opportunities of Web3. What this means in practice. From the moment you create a Web3 wallet in OKX, your opportunities are no longer limited to exchange tools. Now you interact directly with the blockchain and gain access to everything happening inside it. This opens new directions, connecting to decentralized applications without intermediaries, participating in DeFi protocols directly, transferring assets across different networks, joining on-chain campaigns not tied to centralized trading. You move from the model, I'm an exchange client, to the model, I'm a full blockchain participant. Yes, responsibility increases, since control over funds is now fully yours. But along with that, many more opportunities open up. What the Web3 wallet provides. Through it, you gain access to an entire layer of the market. DeFi yield, farming and staking, on-chain campaigns, future airdrop activities, early ecosystems of new projects. This is where the most exciting part of Web3 begins, earning methods unavailable inside a regular exchange account. Where to find Web3 in OKX? In the top menu, select More, Web3. A separate OKX wallet page opens. If the wallet hasn't been created yet, the process takes just a minute. After that, you'll have a full Web3 interface inside OKX. This is the key step. From being a regular exchange user, you become part of the Web3 ecosystem. And then comes the most important part, how exactly to use these opportunities for earning. Method 1. OKX Web3 Earn. DeFi Hub, stepping beyond the exchange. Web3 Earn is the point where your assets start working not only inside OKX, but across the entire decentralized DeFi ecosystem. Simple analogy, bank deposit, classic yield. Earn on the exchange, deposit in a crypto bank. Web3 Earn, your funds generate yield across the global DeFi system, where returns are usually higher because there are no intermediaries or banking infrastructure. How to access the DeFi Hub? In the OKX interface, go to Web3, More, DeFi. This opens the Web3 yield portal. DeFi Hub, Earn. What you'll see on the page. At the top, cards with current campaigns and product. Below, the popular investments block and a list of available protocols. Inside the cards, you'll find stablecoin options, USDT, USDC, choices for Ethereum, SOL, and other networks. APY, annual yield, displayed right away. Everything sorted by popularity among users. Why this is convenient. You don't need to search for projects on Twitter, Discord, or forum. OKX has already done the initial selection and gathered the best yield opportunities in one place. This simplifies entry into DeFi and lets you immediately see real earning options. Practical part of Web3 FinEarn. When you scroll down to the available products section, this is where the real practice begins. For beginners, the most logical start is stablecoin. They're minimally affected by volatility and allow you to calmly understand the mechanics. Step by step, open the stablecoins tab. In the list, you'll see USDT, USDC, DAI, and others. Click View next to USDT. A dedicated token page inside Web3 Earn open. Now you're not just looking at a coin, you see a list of real DeFi protocols where you can place USDT. What the interface shows, in the table you'll see the protocol name, the network it operates on, TVL, the amount of funds already placed in the protocol, APY, the current annual yield, and the invest button. Important point. These products are not OKX's own solutions. They are well-known DeFi protocols, and the wallet simply provides convenient and secure access to them from a single interface. This means beginners can try DeFi yield without manually searching for projects on Twitter, Discord, or forums. Everything is collected and structured directly inside OKX Web3. The key difference, simplicity. Previously, entering a DeFi protocol was a whole quest. Finding the official site, connecting a separate wallet, manually transferring funds between networks, constantly worrying about phishing sites. Now this entire process is replaced by just one action. How it works. Select a protocol from the list and click invest. A window opens with current yield options. OKX highlights the most popular solutions directly inside the interface. Check the network and fee. Confirm the action and sign the transaction in your Web3 wallet. After that, your USDT starts working inside the chosen DeFi protocol. What has changed? No separate wallets, no dozens of browser tabs, no complicated maneuvers to enter Web3. Now everything is done in just a few clicks. What used to be considered advanced DeFi is now accessible, even to beginners. Where yield comes from in Web3, earn. When you place USDT or another token in a protocol, you're essentially providing liquidity. Put simply, you become a mini bank. Inside DeFi, people borrow, use liquidity, and perform operations. For using your funds, the protocol pays you interest. It works on the same principle as a bank deposit. Only instead of a bank, it's powered by smart contracts. The difference between earn and Web3 earn. Regular earn equals yield inside the exchange, limited to its own products. Web3 earn equals yield across the entire DeFi market. You step beyond a single platform and connect to the global liquidity of the crypto ecosystem. Important nuances. Yield is variable, APY can change. There are network fees. Smart contract risks exist. Reasonable approach. Start with a small test amount, account for fees, diversify across several protocols. The next level of opportunities. Yield is only part of Web3. Here you'll find new projects, new networks, new tokens. And the most exciting part, many of them distribute rewards before listing on exchanges. While most users hear about a token only after listing, Web3 participants receive it during the ecosystem's early stage. That's why the next earning method isn't about percentages. It's about early participation in new projects. Before moving on, join our Telegram channel. It's a space where we collect the most valuable insights about the crypto market, fresh news and updates, practical breakdowns of strategies, simple explanations of complex topics, curated lists of current Web3 opportunities. We stay on top of the market and share only what truly matters. No noise, no overload. The format is clear, concise, and to the point. If you want to be among those who discover new opportunities before the majority, the link to the channel is in the description. Method 2. OKX Wallet Airdrops, earning before listing. At this level begins the part of the market most users discover too late, when the token is already listed, has a price, and is actively discussed. But the strongest opportunities appear much earlier, at the project development stage. What is an airdrop? An airdrop is the distribution of tokens for activity in the ecosystem. Not for buying, not for trading, but for participation. You earn tokens by using protocols, testing new networks, interacting with dApps, real on-chain activity. Projects attract early users and build communities this way, while participants gain the chance to become early token holders, even before the token hits the exchange. Why this matters? At the listing stage, the token already has a price and competition. Early Web3 participants, through airdrop campaigns, receive tokens for free or for minimal activity. This gives them the chance to enter the ecosystem at the very start and benefit once the project goes mainstream. Put simply, for you, joining airdrop campaigns means earning tokens for actions you already do in Web3. Essentially, it's a reward for arriving early and starting to use the ecosystem from the beginning. A live analogy. Imagine the opening of a new shopping mall. The first visitors receive gifts, bonuses, and discounts simply for being the first to arrive. In Web3, the same principle applies. You join a project at an early stage, use its services, test networks, interact with dApps, and the project rewards you with future tokens. Where to find campaigns in OKX? Open Web3 Wallet. In the top right corner, click Boost, the main hub for all Web3 activities. You'll see sections like X Launch, X Promotions, Reward Center. Here you'll find all current activities and upcoming drop. Why this is convenient? You don't need to search across Twitter, Discord, or forums for information. OKX collects and displays campaigns directly inside the wallet. Everything's structured and accessible in just a few clicks. The center of early Web3 opportunities. When you enter the campaigns section via the Boost button in OKX Web3 Wallet, you see a full showcase. List of current activities, supported networks, participation requirements, step-by-step instructions, campaign timelines, total reward pools. It's essentially a center of early opportunities inside Web3, all gathered in one place. How to participate in practice. Most campaigns revolve around simple actions. Connect your wallet to a dApp, make a transaction, stake an asset, add liquidity, test a new network, perform a few interactions with a protocol. Each action shows the project that you're a real ecosystem user, and it's usually these participants who receive future tokens. Why this is a powerful tool? Here's where asymmetry appears. At the airdrop stage, the token isn't traded yet. No price, no hype, no mass interest. But if the project succeeds, rewards arrive later, once the token hits the market. That's exactly how users receive drops from early DeFi and Layer 2 projects. This is why on-chain activity has become a standalone Web3 earning strategy. Simple actions today can turn into meaningful rewards tomorrow. Important point about airdrops. An airdrop should never be seen as guaranteed income. It's more of a game of probabilities. Not every action will bring a reward, but regular participation across different ecosystems significantly increases your chances. How it works. Imagine joining a startup at the very earliest stage. No one is talking about it yet. You test the product, use it, create activity. If the project takes off and enters the big market, it's those early participants who receive bonuses first. In Web3, airdrops follow the same logic. Practical rules. For this strategy to be effective, it's important to participate regularly, spread activity across different networks and protocols, use small amounts, track new campaigns in the Boost section, think long-term instead of expecting instant profit. What changes in your mindset? At this stage, you begin to look at the market differently, not as an investor asking, what should I buy today, but as an early participant asking, where is future value being created? This is the next level of understanding Web3, participating in building the ecosystem, not just consuming its finished products. So far, we've talked about yield, DeFi, and airdrop campaigns, and the importance of early participation in new projects. But Web3 has another type of asset that often opens doors to ecosystems at the very start. Not tokens, but digital collections and NFT passes into closed communities. Through them, projects frequently provide early access to products, tests, and unique opportunities. And this is where the next earning method appears, using NFTs inside the OKX ecosystem, which become keys to new campaigns, rewards, and early involvement in promising projects. Method 3. NFT marketplace, NFT drops, digital assets, and early access. When people talk about NFTs, many still recall the hype of 2021, expensive JPEGs, speculation, and bubbles. But today, their role in Web3 has changed. In the OKX ecosystem, NFTs are no longer pictures for the sake of pictures. They've become a full-fledged tool for accessing new opportunities. Modern use of NFTs. NFTs are increasingly used as passes into closed communities, participation in early drops and campaign, gaming and metaverse asset, utility tokens inside project, qualifications for future airdrop. In many cases, NFTs become the first step into a new ecosystem, even before its token appears. Where to find the NFT marketplace in OKX? Open Web3 Wallet. In the top menu, select NFT Marketplace. You'll enter a dedicated NFT section inside OKX Web3. At the top, you'll see tabs, ordinals, drops, OKX Market. Why this matters? The NFT marketplace in OKX is not just a store of collections. It's a full NFT ecosystem hub where drops, collections, and passes into new projects are gathered. Here, early access to campaigns and future Web3 opportunities is formed. Inside the OKX NFT market. When you enter the NFT market, the main page shows popular collections, floor prices, trading volumes, supported networks, Ethereum, Solana, Base, Polygon, Arbitrum, and more. It's a complete secondary NFT marketplace. But when it comes to earning, the key interest lies in the Drops tab, the Drops section. Inside, you'll find the center of NFT activities. Here, the whitelist and airdrop showcase publishes whitelist raffles, NFT giveaways, early mint campaigns, project collaborations, Web3 events, and activities. Essentially, it's the same principle of early participation as classic airdrop campaigns, but realized through the NFT ecosystem. How NFT drops work. A project launches a new NFT collection. Before the public mint, a whitelist is formed, a list of early participants. To get in, you usually complete simple tasks, such as following the project on X, Twitter, retweeting or liking, holding a specific token, connecting your wallet, joining Web3 activities. After completing the requirements, you gain the chance to enter the whitelist. What whitelist access gives you? Whitelist equals early access to mint. Early mint equals the opportunity to acquire NFTs before everyone else, at a fixed price. Thus, NFT drops follow the same logic of early participation. The earlier you join an ecosystem, the higher your chance to capture value before the project goes mainstream. Simple analogy, NFT drops can be compared to pre-ordering a limited sneaker collection. Before the official launch, early buyers get access at a fixed price. After release, the market itself sets the value. In the world of NFTs, the same logic applies. You receive a token at the project's launch stage, and then different scenarios unfold. Resell the NFT on the marketplace, hold it for access to a closed community, qualify for a future airdrop, unlock access to new project products, participate in governance or exclusive activities. Important nuance. The NFT market is highly volatile. Interest in collections can rise sharply and disappear just as fast. Prices may spike, remain flat for a long time, or drop when interest fades. That's why the right strategy is simple. Use NFT drops as a tool for ecosystem participation, not as your main investment method. Looking more broadly, you can see how all tools combine into a single system. DeFi provides yield, airdrop campaigns open early opportunities, NFTs grant access to communities and products. And all of this is integrated inside OKX, which has long moved beyond being just an exchange for buying and selling crypto. Today, it's a full ecosystem where you can build multiple income streams and participate in Web3. Gradually, a more structured approach emerges. Part of your funds can go into DeFi for stable yield. Another part can be used for airdrop campaigns, on-chain activities, and NFT drops of promising projects. This is a new level of market interaction, not the buy and wait model, but becoming an active participant in the ecosystem, testing products, engaging with protocols, gaining early access, and creating value alongside projects. The most important thing, you can start gradually, with small amounts, with simple actions, step by step, exploring Web3 opportunities. This way, you build a diversified strategy where different tools work in parallel and reinforce each other. If this video helped you understand the topic, support it with a like and subscribe to the channel. Here we don't overload with jargon. We explain crypto in clear language, share fresh insights, and show real earning methods that work right now. And don't forget, the registration link for OKX is in the description. New users receive starting bonuses and access to tasks with rewards. A great way to begin your crypto journey with extra advantages. Thank you for watching and growing with us. Ahead, even more practical breakdowns, useful tools, and ideas to help you move confidently in the world of digital finance. See you in the next videos. It's only going to get more exciting.